welcome back! This is gonna be a quick update on where I'm currently at on this experiment, new lifestyles, unconventional alternative living situations, slash looking for a house in Bulgaria journey. So here I am. I've been back in Bulgaria now for 1 month. I just yesterday uploaded my last video from La Palma series. That was kind of like phase 1 of this whole experiment after I quit my job this January. So it's been already 5 months since I quit my job. So phase 1, you've seen, that was incredible. I've learned so much. I tried so many different things. I met so many incredible people who were sharing with me their skills, their knowledge. I saw how they're doing workaway projects. I saw how they live alternatively. I lived alternatively. Most of them were off grid. If you haven't seen any of that, please, I'm gonna link everything and just go see it, because it was, I cannot say it was life-changing, but it did prepare me for, I guess, the second and third phase of this whole experiment. Not that it prepared me, but also it really gave me the confidence that I'm just capable of doing pretty much whatever I want. Well, maybe not fly to the moon, but in terms of these unconventional living situations and buying an old house, renovating an old house, living on my own in the countryside, living really in touch with nature, living from the land, learning how to plant, sustain yourself. All of that has happened in La Palma in just 3 months' time, and I'm so grateful for that experience. It was, again, one of the best decisions that I have ever made. It just so happens that it collided with the fact that I reached 2,000 subscribers, which for me is just such a big deal, and it's so huge because it took me 4 years pretty much of, I would say, almost pretty consistent uploading, so once per week, to reach 1,000 subscribers. And it now took me, I will say, only 4 months to reach another 1,000. So I guess now this is rapidly accelerating. No, not accelerating. What is the word? It's rapidly going faster, I guess. I don't know. I've been living in this house all alone. I don't talk to many people except to myself and the dogs and the cat. So I'm sorry if I'm gonna be talking a little bit weirdly. Oh my god, this video is already what the hell am I even doing? Well, I'm updating you on my life, because surprisingly, actually, these videos do really well. I guess people just are curious about what's going on, because yeah, I was very behind with the uploading, and I guess one of the reasons why I reached the next 1,000 subscribers quite quickly was because I was uploading twice weekly for this whole time. So there you go. That's my formula. Upload a shit ton of videos. Oh yeah, and the shorts. Nobody cares. So what I wanted to say is thank you, because it's because of you. I've only monetized in April, I think, and so in the last 2-3 months I haven't even earned my first 100 euros. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but I do need to buy better filming equipment, recording equipment, and I quit my job 5 months ago. I think on my bank account I currently have maybe 400 euros. I'm laughing because in my previous life I would probably be stressing about it so much. I would be miserable, I would be depressed, I would be crying if I only had 400 euros on my bank account. Don't get me wrong, that's besides of the savings I have for the house. I don't touch that money, that's like on a savings account. But for my living expenses, I have about 400 euros, of which I put 200 on the side for like emergency if something happens. So I literally have like about 150 or maybe like 200 euros to spend. Thankfully, I'm living with very little expenses right now. But yeah, just quickly about the fact that I quit my job to pursue this life of just being a little bit more free and having a little bit more room to experiment, to do things that I like, which most of the time is kind of like nothing. I'm super lazy. I think I'm still in the post burnout phase. Like my energy levels are just not the same as they were a few years ago before I burned out. So I'm just taking life a little bit slowly than maybe I planned to, but at the same time, I now have the capacity and I now have the space to tackle some of the projects that were like lurking in my mind for quite some time. As I mentioned, like I've been really consistent with editing, which, yeah, as you probably know, it takes a lot of time, especially posting twice weekly. Behind the scenes, I've also been again working on my online business, which I started during the pandemic when I was living in London, and now I kind of like came back to it, but I'm doing like a complete rebrand and just aligning it a little bit more with my values and my purpose, and yeah, it's super exciting. So it's not that I'm just chilling and doing nothing. I'm actually trying to, yeah, to build something, that is gonna bring some change and some value into the world of especially fashion industry where I was operating previously. But so far, like, I wake up every day and I'm so happy I don't have a job. Like, I cannot explain you the feeling of this sense of freedom, of not having anything that needs to be done, nowhere to be, like no one to answer to. I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want. It's just been such a big relief, and I cannot tell you, I've been dreaming about a life like this for so long, and I thought that it's not possible because the modern world and the society and how the system is built, they're teaching you that you need a job, that you need a 9 to 5, or that you need rich parents or a sugar daddy or something like that. But you know, you can actually really live a nice, fulfilling, sustainable, healthy, abundant life. It's maybe a little bit more humble, but actually, I mean, honestly, I don't really feel that I'm giving up something that I didn't have, that I did have before. It's just now I have all the fucking time in the world that I wanted. And that's it. And I'm staying here for free in the most amazing place, and people pay a lot of money to stay at places like this. As I said, I've been back in Bulgaria for a month now. My plan has changed a little bit from how I was doing my whole house hunting. If you haven't seen the house hunting series in Bulgaria that was filmed last November when I was here for a week, just basically meeting up with different real estate agents and going around, mostly around Veliko Tarnovo area, and viewing houses. I think I viewed 20 or 21 houses in 5 days, which is insane. Don't do that. But I kind of realized that maybe that tactic wasn't the best for me, especially because Bulgaria is big and I explored so little of it, and I really wanted to make sure that the place where I live is where I want to be, where I feel good, where I have the support systems, the infrastructure, where just the quality of life is at a level that I feel comfortable with, and that people around me are supportive, that there is a community and that I feel welcome there, and you know, nature and all of that. I mean, if you want to learn more about like why I'm here and what I'm looking for, there is a whole video that I made just about like why am I even moving to Bulgaria, so make sure to watch that before going any further. But now I'm here, and now my strategy has changed, and I was thinking how I can combine looking for a house and minimizing my expenses. So naturally, WORKAWAY was kind of like the first solution that popped into my mind, just because I had a lot of experience already doing it. WORKAWAY is basically a platform that creates work exchange opportunities pretty much anywhere in the world, doing any kind of job that you want. So you stay somewhere for free, and most of the times you will get also free food for exchange of a few hours of labor every day or weekdays or whatever is the situation. It depends. Now I'm choosing different areas in Bulgaria where I'm doing these projects, depending on like recommendations from you guys as well. So where I'm staying now, this is my second project. I'm in the Rhodope Mountains, and before this I spent 3 weeks in the Elena region. And while I'm staying and doing these WORKAWAY projects, naturally I'm just driving around and exploring different villages, different towns, meeting people, talking to expats who have bought their property here, talking to locals, just getting familiar with life in different regions, what they have to offer, what kind of infrastructure there is, because the regions are really, really diverse. And also in Bulgaria, one village from the next can be like super different in so many ways. So it's really good to just drive around and see the vibe, spend time here, talk to people, yeah, get familiar. So that's what I'm doing. All these videos are coming up basically from the point where I was looking and purchasing for a car, because I bought a car in Slovenia. I kind of repurposed it so that I can sleep in it, and I've done some wild car camping also. And then basically I just drove from Slovenia to Bulgaria, so now I'm here with my car and just exploring all the areas. Besides that, when I was in the Elena region, I was super lucky because I was staying with hosts who were so willing to share everything with me, like everything. They taught me so much. All the skills that I will need when I buy the house and start renovating it. Like, guys, you can't even imagine. Like, this is like I don't consider myself a city girl because I did grow up in the countryside, but most of my adult life I spent living in cities. And God, it was interesting, you know, learning to shovel, learning to use a chainsaw and automatic drills, and is it an electrical drill, I guess, and all that kind of stuff. So that was super fun, but the 6 a.m. wake up was killing me. So I really was searching for, not searching, but like manifesting that the next WORKAWAY is going to be a little bit more chill. And yeah, that's basically exactly what happened. My WORKAWAY situation very quickly after a few days turned into a house sitting situation. So now I'm in a gorgeous house on the most serene, gorgeous location in such a cool village with really cool people, just here on my own. Yeah, rent-free, worry-free, like just living my best life, and it's been incredible. So this is where I'm currently at, still looking for a house, still exploring different areas. My plan for summer is basically I'm going home for 2 weeks to spend with my family, celebrate my birthday, be with my friends and all that. And then I come back to Bulgaria and I got an opportunity to do another house sitting in a different area. So I will probably do that, and I'm super excited about it. So these like really cool opportunities are just coming to me, and these amazing places and amazing houses, and yeah, everything that I dreamt of is already here, minus the fact that the houses, the places where I'm staying are not mine. So I'm like super yeah, I'm just taking advantage of it. At the same time, I'm grateful for all these places because it's kind of like a having insight of how my future life will look like. And oh my god, like this is such bliss, I'm telling you. So yeah, like I said, all these videos of where I am, what I'm doing in detail, they're coming, so stay tuned. If you have any questions about my plan, about Bulgaria, anything at all, just you know what to do. Send me some love, please. I know I'm sending you mine. Like I'm so grateful because yeah, if you guys weren't here, then I would probably give up such a long time ago. So you're the reason that keeps me going. I appreciate every single person who views and likes and comments. And I guess that's it. I will see you in my Bulgaria. I guess that's season number 3 from Bulgaria. Wow. All right, bye.